Claremont High School, where the Claremont Wolfpack is hosting the Chino Hills Huskies. Claremont comes into this game the defending 2A champion, so let's talk to head coach Fred Bruce Oliver and ask him about his expectations for the season.
What did you learn and what are you teaching this year's club about that experience?
I don't have to teach them very much because they want it. Very much so. They think they can do what last year's team did. I have to temper that a little bit and get them to focus on the day-to-day preparation and the games and not look too far ahead. And I have to remind them that every time we play, people are using us as a gauge where they're at, to see where they're at. They're as good as we are, as competitive as we are. And we always have to bring our best game to deal with that.
Chino Hills, on the other hand, had a big win against their crosstown rival the other day, a 4-2 overtime win. Doug Connell talks about how his team is learning from that victory.
Talk about the game against Ayala the other day, especially prior to the comeback.
Well, before the comeback, we were pretty flat. It's pretty obvious by the 2-0 score at halftime. And talked to them at halftime, went over what we went over for the past week and a half of practice, reminded them that they are much better than they were showing us, and did some personnel changes and some formation changes. And the kids adapted real quick, seamlessly actually, to at least 3 different personnel changes and 1 major formation change, and put some key people up top, and that really shifted the focus of the game when Gama got the goal, and that lit the fire. And we realized, I think, that we were able to hang with them, if not beat them. The second goal showed us that, yeah, we need to prove to ourselves that we can do this. So we weren't playing like the way that we expect to play, that we know that they can play, up until we got that first goal, and then it seemed as if they remembered, and we started playing like we know we can play.
So a big game between these 2 Sierra League heavyweights is in store. Both teams are 1-0 early in the season. We're bringing it to you live from Claremont. Bruce Oliver, coach of Claremont. Coach, big 2-1 win over Chino Hills. Now that's a victory over Chino Hills. And Damien, how do you feel right now about your team's play?
I wasn't very happy. We could have played a lot better.
Seemed like you guys squandered a 2-0 lead, kind of let them get back in the game.
Yeah, and then had to hustle to keep the lead.
Could have gone either. The leadership of your defense and your goalie especially.
Oh, my goalkeeper's been big so far this year, man. The defense is pretty solid. We have a predominantly senior team, so I rely on them to shore things up when we need to. But today, like you say, though, we let them get back in the game. We could have sealed a 2-0 win earlier.
Well, congratulations. Thanks a lot. Talk about what happened right as that ball came in and you were about to score that goal.
Well, I mean, I was running at an angle, so I knew immediately that I was going to cut inside, get that open, one-on-one.
What does a win like this mean for this team?
I mean, our first 2 games were home, and we took advantage of our wins, and that's a big advantage early on in the season. So hopefully we'll just continue this throughout the season.
Coach, unfortunately, couldn't come back in this game. As you guys were walking off the field, you had told your team, remember this feeling. What did you want to get through to your team on that?
We played a consistent 80 minutes today. We didn't do that on Wednesday, and it hurts much worse to me, and I can see it on all their faces. When you play well, when you play as hard as you can, and you come away with a loss, and I want them to remember that whatever we have, good is not good enough. We need to be great, and I want them to know that inside right now what they're feeling, channel that for next time, use that to develop, use that to progress, use that to be stronger for the next time we play anybody, but especially them. I want them to know that we can beat them, and remember that feeling so they don't have to feel that again.
So tonight the Claremont Wolfpack end up winning their second Sierra League game 2-1 over Chino Hills. They took a 2-0 lead before Chino Hills was able to wake up, get a goal by Johnny Gama in the second half on a free kick, but it was not enough. They had one that came close right at the end, but the Huskies fall here at Claremont. Claremont ends up 2-0 in the Sierra League, while Chino Hills is now 1-1. This is Tom Kiss reporting from Claremont High School for the Tribune.